You used to love video games. Now you turn on the console, stare at the menu for 5 minutes, and turn it off. You used to love music. Now it just sounds like noise. You used to look forward to seeing your friends. Now it just feels like an obligation. If you tried to explain this to someone, they might say, "Oh, you're sad." But that's not it, is it? Sadness is a feeling. Sadness is crying. Sadness is sharp. What you are feeling isn't sadness. It is nothing. It is a total absence of resonance. You are looking at your life through a sheet of frosted glass. In clinical psychology, this state has a name, anhedonia. It literally translates to without pleasure. It is one of the primary symptoms of major depressive disorder. But in the last decade, it has bled out of the clinical wards and into the general population. If you feel like you are walking through life like a ghost, physically present but emotionally checked out, you are not broken. You are in a biological state of hibernation. And in this video, we are going to explain why your brain shut down, look at the data on why this is happening to everyone right now, and give you a mechanical prescription to restart the engine. First, let's look at the evidence. You are not imagining this shift. Data from the National Survey on Drug Use and Health in the United States shows a terrifying trend. For decades, rates of depression and unhappiness were relatively stable. And then, right around the year 2012, something broke. Between 2012 and 2015, clinical depression rates among young adults skyrocketed. Psychologist Dr. Jean Twenge, who has analyzed this data extensively, points to a specific cultural tipping point: the mass adoption of the smartphone and the like button. We moved from a world of intermittent social reward to a world of continuous, high-speed digital stimulation. But here is the nuance. We aren't just sadder, we are numb. Modern research suggests we are suffering from a dopamine deficit state. You see, pleasure isn't free. To feel excitement, your brain utilizes a neurotransmitter called dopamine. In the natural world, dopamine is expensive. You have to hunt, build, or bond to get it. In the modern world, dopamine is cheap. You can get a flood of it just by swiping your thumb. The problem is homeostasis. Your brain craves balance. When you flood your brain with cheap dopamine for 10 hours a day, your brain says, "This is too loud." To protect itself, it downregulates your receptors. It literally numbs you to prevent overstimulation. The result? The things that used to bring you joy, a walk, a book, a conversation, no longer register. Your sensors are burned out. This is why standard advice fails. When you tell someone with anhedonia to just practice gratitude or look for the good, you're asking a person with 2 broken legs to just go for a run. The machinery required to feel that gratitude is currently offline. We need to reframe this. You are not lazy. You are in hibernation mode. In nature, when an animal faces an environment that is too harsh, too cold, too scarce, it shuts down. It conserves energy by becoming motionless. Chronic stress, economic anxiety, and social isolation mimic a harsh winter for your nervous system. Your brain has decided that engagement is too expensive, so it has pulled the plug on your emotions to save energy. This is a protective mechanism. The numbness is a shield. But the problem is, while bears eventually wake up when spring comes, our winter never ends. The stress of modern life is constant, so we cannot wait for the feeling to come back. We have to mechanically force the system to reboot. We don't need a pep talk, we need a jump start. Here is your clinical prescription for treating anhedonia. Warning, none of these steps will feel good while you are doing them. That is the point. We are acting against your feelings. Step 1, the dopamine fast. We must re-sensitize your receptors. For the next 48 hours, you need to eliminate superstimuli. No TikTok, no video games, no junk food, no adult content. You have to make your life boring on purpose. When you are bored, your brain starts searching for stimulation. Suddenly, a walk outside or a conversation with a friend doesn't seem like low energy anymore. It becomes the only source of dopamine available. You have to lower the noise floor so you can hear the music again. Step 2, behavioral activation. In cognitive behavioral therapy, there's a principle: action precedes motivation. You are waiting to feel like doing something before you do it. But in anhedonia, the feeling never comes. You must reverse the order. You do the thing first, and the feeling follows later. Schedule one high-value activity per day. Cooking a meal, going to the gym, painting. Do it mechanically. Do it like a robot. Even if you hate every second of it, you are teaching your brain that the body is moving again. You are signaling to the hibernation system that winter is over. Step 3. Acute sensation. Sometimes the numbness is too thick to break with just a walk. You need a shock. We need to use physiology to force the system awake. This can be a cold shower, high-intensity sprinting for 30 seconds, eating something spicy. Strong physical sensation forces the brain out of the default mode network and into the present moment. It reminds your nervous system that you are physically alive. Getting your spark back is not an overnight process. Your receptors took years to downregulate. They will take weeks to upregulate. There will be days when you do everything right and still feel nothing. That is normal. Keep turning the crank. The goal isn't to be happy tomorrow. The goal is to be capable of feeling again. The world is still colorful. The music is still beautiful. You just need to clean the lens. This is clinical optimism. We don't wait for hope.